If you had the chance to go back, maybe you could end up being the
What
one
up,
who
world?
gets to eat the pretzel, instead of having to main event WrestleMania. It's the choosing that makes the winning and losing amusing. I hope that's not confusing.
So what we're doing is going through
think I
MyRise
understand
mode.
what you're
I've
saying,
already
Truth.
completed it once,
I'm
but
glad
this
one of
time we're
us
going to make
does.
alternate choices.
Why would I want to go back to the beginning? I've
I like
already
how
started
our
thinking
truth
about
is
big
the
plans for
voice
the
that
future
tells
of
you about
WWE.
alternate
That
realities.
sounds like you're talking about a whole new journey. You just finished one heck of a saga. Maybe enjoy this one a little. In the meantime, what do you think? Chill.
Another spin could be fun.
Yep,
I
let's
think
get
so
this
too.
cracking.
And hey,
This
look
time we're
me
going to
up
make
when you
different
get back to the start.
decisions.
But don't mention the pretzels.
Yep,
No
let's get this
spoilers.
cracking.
See you on the other side.
It's not often that the Chief Content Officer, Paul
Here
Triple
we
H
go,
Levesque,
kids.
is here on Raw. He must have some major news to share.
Let's hear what the game has to say.
As you all know, we've been building a new era in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is going to be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're going to answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a Chief Content Officer, I'm going to drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era.
Competing in the men's division automatically because I put too much effort into my character.
This individual is going to be a force in the men's division for years to come. I've seen his potential for greatness already as...
Last time I was the top star of another promotion, let's say... Man, it's a tough call because I don't want to be from Raw or SmackDown. I guess we'll go with an MMA champion.
as a decorated champion from MMA. That's right. I think you might know who I'm talking about.
I got a lot of MMA
They could be
skills.
the
I
next
do have a
big
second-degree
crossover
black
star
belt
from the
and a world
cage to the
championship
squared
in
circle
sparring.
to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
The CCO just alluded to the fact that we might have an MMA champion going #1 overall.
I can't wait for draft night.
I didn't really want to go the MMA route, but I said I was going to make different choices, and I'm not going to lie to you people, even though you wouldn't have known the fucking difference. And there I am. A little bit better hairline, and dude's obviously stockier than me. Plus, I would never wear that shirt, but you know. That's right. Tasha, you heard the rumors. Got anything in the DMs? Baszler shot me a DM. Shayna Baszler, MMA competitor. Gotta go through all these social media posts. I like how they have fan accounts. Oh, Larden. The new era begins next week and it'll be built on old bones. That sounds ominous. Straight up CM Punk. Don't take advice, don't take criticism from people you wouldn't take advice from. Intergender titles were on the line. That's cool. I'm really just trying to get through all these social media notifications so they won't be on my screen. Boom. Perfect. Why does it still say I have one? There we go. I don't know, Mark for life. I guess you're gonna have to see, obviously. Yeah, I carried over my stats from the previous one because I wasn't trying to start from scratch with a
Hello
shitty
there.
character.
So nice to finally meet you. I'm Troy Simpkin, seasoned and esteemed
Before you ask, I'm
WWE
playing
producer.
on hard difficulty,
Hey,
not
Troy.
legendary.
Nice to meet you, too.
We are
I'll play
so
legendary
excited
when
for
I
your
max my
arrival at
stats.
WWE. There's been so many successful crossover stars between MMA and sports entertainment, and we think you could be bigger than all of them.
Thanks. I think so, too. So, what's the plan?
Shout out Brock
We want to
Lesnar.
get you acclimated to a WWE ring before the draft. So you're going to head down to the Performance Center. We've even lined up some training partners with MMA experience to make you feel comfortable.
Oh, this
Who
is
do you
new.
prefer?
What? Yeah.
Give me the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock.
Hell
Excellent.
yeah.
Just
Old
be
school
sure to lay low
throwback.
down there. We want your debut at the draft to be a huge surprise.
I'll do my best.
Oh, one more thing. Make sure you look good on draft night.
What are you getting at?
It's just that in the past, WWE superstars had to wear whatever we told them to for their non-ring attire. And as much as I
Lame.
miss those days, that's no longer how it works around here. It's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever you want.
So, I can dress how I want to dress? I assumed that was the case, but thanks for confirming.
All
Well,
right,
I'm
we better
wearing
wrap
the
this up
boots
before
and
any
them tight-ass
looky-loos start
pants.
pulling out their phones. Safe travels, and we'll see you soon.
By the way, this broadcast is brought to you by nobody but myself, although I do enjoy flying horse vapes, so if you guys would like to hook me up, I'd be down to do a collabo. I'm always looking for sponsors for my art. I am a musician first and foremost. These game streams are just a filler in between projects. See what Jimmy's got to say.
Hey, I've seen all your fights. Big fan. Hear you might be joining us in WWE soon.
Thanks. And I'm a fan, too. Nice to meet you, Jimmy.
I know you got the fight game on lock, but WWE is different. You never know who you can trust or what's coming next.
That sounds a lot like MMA. I think I'll fit in okay.
So you are coming to WWE?
Do I get to be cool?
I didn't say that.
I feel you. Well, maybe I'll see you soon. Or not. Later.
Yeah, let's get past this coy, deceptive shit so that we can start whooping ass. The only downside of this is you don't hear the ring entrance music and all that shit. Alright. Okay, I got objectives. Oh, nice dodge there. I don't really like the objectives because it makes it hard to focus on what I'm trying to do, which is just win the match. But I mean, I guess I get why they have objectives. Training for those who don't know the game. Come on, man. I'm just trying to get this fifth strike in. Not a fan of the chain grappling. Mostly because I'm not good at it. Okay, are we done with that now? No more chain grappling. I just need to hit this fifth strike, yo. Oh, come on, man. Don't get me wrong, the chain grappling is a cool little change of pace, but I'm just not in the mood for that right now. Boom. Oh, come on, man. Ken Shamrock keeps reversing everything? Send the scrapple. Boom. There we go. Now let me hit that 5th heavy strike. Come on. There we go. Some of these taunts I have are like ridiculously long. Like, why is that still going on? Okay, cool. Now I can attempt to win the match. I have a hella crazy moveset too. Let me double check the options here. I want to make sure I've got blood and all that good shit turned on. Okay. Because it's kind of my signature thing. I don't win the match until I make them bleed. Usually I make them leak, but... Oh, boom, I already got him. Little BFT action. Hit the springboard on him. Just go over that pin real quick. He's gonna kick out, but... Get your ass back in there, homie. I do like the chop competition. Shit, I missed. Didn't miss that one. How long is this gonna go on for? Shit, I missed. Damn, I had to use my iron jar quick. Oh, hell yeah, he wasted his fucking finisher. You know what that means, kids? It's time for a little old school. Fuck you. Stunner, bitch. That should be a wrap right there. Oh, you want to be brave. Watch this shit. Get up, bitch. It ain't gonna look good from this angle, but... Diving DDT. Got his ass. Game over, bitch. Azreal Mal with another victory. I've also got a Falcon right here, but that's nicotine.
With the start of the WWE Draft.
Oh, and it just got even bigger. It's one of the hottest stars in MMA.
Are the rumors true? Will they be the #1 pick?
At least some of the music seems to be playing, if you guys heard the echo. Because I hate it when it removes all the music when you're streaming a game. It just takes out some of the immersion, you know? Draft time. Okay, do I gotta check all the social feeds? Nope. Alright, cool. Do I got enough points to upgrade anything? I got 11 points? Absolutely not. Like I said, I kept my previous playthrough. I'm trying to max these stats out. Let's see what Kathy was talking about.
Thanks for taking the time to answer a couple questions before the draft. I know you just got here and must be getting pulled in 100 different directions, so I'll try to make this quick.
No problem. And it's Kathy, right? Good to meet you.
You too. You've been on top of the fight game for years in MMA. What personality traits led to your success?
Last time I went bold and brash and
Everything I
scheming
do
and
has a
calculated now.
purpose. People like to say they're 2 steps ahead. Well, I'm 20. You can't survive on sheer strength and athleticism. You need to be scheming and calculated.
I can
I'm
see
not
how
wrong.
that got you here. So then, what can you say about the rumors that you'll be selected #1 overall tonight?
I'd say it's something I could use in my favor. Perception is reality, right? Well, if I'm #1, that just makes my opponents perceive me to be that much tougher to beat. I'll use any advantage I can get.
Well, I know
up.
you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Alright, let's see what Triple H wants.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
You feeling okay? I know it's tough. New surroundings, big expectations coming from a different sport. A lot of eyeballs on you tonight.
I've got all the angles covered. Kind of like this wrestler I used to watch growing up. What was his nickname? The Cerebral Assassin?
Oh man, am I brown nosing?
Yeah, I guess he didn't amount to much.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
Alright, let's do this. I'm ready to get through all the cinematics so we can just get straight to ass over time.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, Raw is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the number one pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this SmackDown.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Damn.
Who was that?
Where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
Just cut the commercial after I get my ass whooped. That's cool. That was a lot of tweets to try to read at once. More points. I think I might be able to upgrade. Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade the running and aerial. Nowhere near maxed out on any of my shit, but 6s and 7s are better than 4s and 5s. So what Pierce has to say about this whole fucked up
situation.
First of all,
I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
how'd they get access to the Tron then, bro?
Is this how things are handled over here in WWE? At least in MMA, I knew when I was going to get hit. Maybe I would have been better off staying where I was.
Damn, already regretting the job.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
Exactly, me.
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way,
Yeah, that's bullshit.
I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
I can handle my own strategy on how to deal with this. Thanks.
I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
I like how they're acknowledging squash matches. See what CM Punk has to say.
Hey, you alright? I'm fine. I know we didn't cross paths too much when you were in MMA, but it's good to see a friendly face here. Anyway, it's wrestling. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be...
Yeah, I assume anybody watching my stream isn't a slow reader. If you are, my bad.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Troy, you're a little bitch.
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
No diddy.
I do not.
Well, you're useless.
However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries.
And?
I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Cool.
Congratulations?
Yeah, I don't...
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I could use the experience points.
I appreciate it, Troy. But I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me, and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
I like this version of me. It's like me.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
All right.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the...
Can't wait.
Like I said, I'm trying to get on to gameplay.
Here's a person with a lot of spirit and some skill.
Oh, they gave the jobber a full entrance.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds, Adrian Bach!
I'm not really fond of most local competitors, but this is more like it. What was this guy's MMA record, Saxton?
0-12 in professional fights and one draw that was overturned to a loss.
Of course. Why do these guys do this to themselves? Or to me, rather?
I'm not gonna play my entrance every time,
pick is
but
ready
I'm
to
gonna play
complete
it
his
once.
journey from the cage to the ring.
Hopefully it plays the music, but I don't know if it does. Shout out to Alistair Black. I definitely borrowed this part.
And his opponent from Marietta, Georgia, weighing in at 223 pounds, the Devil, Azreal.
I know he hasn't even made it to the ring yet, but this guy already looks like he belongs. The swagger, the focus. I think we're witnessing the beginning of something very special.
Why don't you go take a cold shower, Saxton? All he's proven is that he's capable of walking down an aisle. He's going to have to do a lot more to prove he's worthy of all the hype.
Raw's #1 draft pick looks ready to unleash his fury on his opponent.
Yep, those are my actual logos on my gear. You can pick them up off my merch site. I think it's printify.malleymerch.me or something like that. Just Google Azreal Mal Linktree and the Printify store will come up. The jacket's not purple, it's all black, but it's got the crown logos on the back of the elbows. The back and the elbows.
It'll be interesting to see how quickly the superstar can transition from MMA to WWE.
Absolutely. In MMA, you're generally matching strikes and submissions, but here in WWE, you're dealing with a huge range of styles and personalities.
If anyone can make that transition, though, it's this guy. He was the #1 pick for a reason, and he's about to show us why. He manages to slip out of the way.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here. Snapmare driver.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Enough already.
Little snake eyes in the corner if we can.
Look at this. This can't be good.
Boom.
Down face first.
Some mounted punches.
Mounting their opponent and just dropping bombs.
Adrian looking helpless to
It's really
every
just
attack.
unfortunate how the blood
Buck's gotta
system
slow down
works.
this
Like
assault.
sometimes you can bust them open with the first few moves, and sometimes it's
Hoisted
just
up into a pile driver. I
damn
am
near
not
impossible to get it
exaggerating
to
when I
work.
say careers have been ended by less.
Oh, several kicks to the face and one more for good measure.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Uh-oh. Look at this. Blue Thunderbomb.
Now that's what you call
Go ahead,
impact.
crawl to the corner, homie. You about to catch these feet. Turn around. Oh,
Buck comes right back at him.
okay.
Drop kick.
Damn, I was a little late.
Back.
Wasn't late on that one, though.
Return fire on Adrian.
Now I'm going to need you to...
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Take down there. Is this it?
He's nowhere near
Yeah,
ready
nah.
to stop fighting yet.
Arm wringer.
Nah, bro. You're going in the corner.
That changed.
Azreal set up in the corner of the ring. And it goes in the face.
I'm just trying to bust dude open before I test him out.
Mounting their opponent and just
This superstar now just teeing off lefts and rights.
showing
seem to
absolutely
make Buddy
no
bleed.
mercy at all. What an onslaught.
DDT planted him.
Oh, what a kick. Boom. Good golly, what a knee.
Okay. You going to catch one of those in just a second. As soon as I get up.
Coming.
Lots of counters from each athlete. In a beautiful body scissors into a cover.
Bro, that's not going to work for you. Why do you keep
It is
going
going
for
to take
it?
a lot more to keep him down. Steered away there.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Oh, moonsault.
Incredible
I'll give him
agility.
credit. I didn't
And
know
don't
when
just
they
look
hit
at
the
that
button
as
there. That
showing
one was
off.
a little
The
off.
revolution involved in that move makes the impact so much more devastating.
Heading
Went
out,
too
but
far.
needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Get up.
Staggering back up. Maybe to a
That's just phenomenal
foregone
forearm.
conclusion.
Phenomenal forearm.
Now you going to bleed, punk. Damn. Reverse it.
Saw it coming. It counters it.
He's lining him up.
What is he lining me up for?
Picked up and being carried around now. Right across the
Oh,
larynx.
okay.
Cover for the win.
Nah, bro.
He breaks the pin before a 1 count.
This deep into the match, and he's able to kick out before a 1 count? It's stunning. Man, just a multitude of strikes. Wow.
I'm going to make this full bleed.
Tossed by
Yeah.
the neck.
Chopped down with the axe handle.
A power bomb. And the
Why
exclamation
is he
point.
still not
With all these
bleeding,
blows to the
man?
head, he has to be disoriented.
I think that's the plan, Cole. Try to keep him on the back foot.
He is
All right, we're
getting
gonna have
rid
to
of
get
the
a little
turnbuckle
underhanded
pad.
here
Don't
if
say
we
that
want
too
this
loud,
punk to
Saxton. You
bleed.
might get caught.
Little snake eyes on the turnbuckle or dude trick. Fuck off, y'all
Calculating
from
the
doing
next move
something.
here. Snake eyes.
Still not
Adrian
bleeding.
looking
How is he
helpless
not
to every
bleeding?
attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Vicious use of the knee.
Come on.
Kicks to the face.
There we
With
go.
a big one. And he's got cartoon
Now I can put
birds
him down.
swirling over his head right now for sure.
All these attacks to the head. He's going to end up with a lot more than a splitting headache if this match goes on for much longer. Buck comes right back at him.
Thunder bomb.
Blue Thunderbomb.
We're not gonna end
He's
like
put
that
forth
though.
an onslaught of offense here.
Ain't nothing holding him back here.
I got a nice little setup to finish this mofo.
Set
Oh,
to the corner.
reverse it.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for
Get your
days.
ass in the corner.
Now positioned out of the top rope.
There we go.
This superstar obviously
Avalanche rolling thunder.
This superstar wants to end it and end it right now.
Yeah, look at this.
Down with rolling hills.
He's taken on some damage at this point.
Yeah, and you can see the
Bruh,
intensity.
fuck him for no-selling that move. See, now I'm gonna have to hit him with the one-legged angel.
Right to the ribs.
I only saved that for my super finisher, but nope, now he's gonna get it.
Here we go. Double leg drop.
I had to no-sell my signature? Are you shitting me?
Oh, man. Leg breaker, that had to hurt. He's looking to go high risk from the top rope.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Uh-oh.
I remember to stand up, bad move.
From the top.
Kick connects from the top.
What the fuck is this dude doing? This is like really slow.
Turn fire on Adrian.
Oh no, he countered the one-wing angel.
Perched on the shoulders.
Oh, that just looks like it busted him open. Buck sees the finish line. Oh.
Scoop slam. Adrian down into the pen. This could do it. He kicks out at two.
Nah, okay, I played with my food for too long.
Way up high into the cutter.
Made him with a J drawer and finished this shit.
Uh-oh, double underhook. This is going to be nasty.
Got him.
Pile driver.
It's over.
Outlook is bad
In
for
the
Buck.
cover.
And that's a wrap.
Resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell?
Oh shit,
Not
what's
this
going on?
again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good. I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial.
Yo,
while
I
we
got
sort
him.
this out.
Come on. Bring me some backup. No backup coming? Okay.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there. What are we gonna do with him? We're going to get some answers. And we're going to get
let's
them
waterboard him.
right now.
I don't think waterboarding is an option.
I have a lot of ideas. Now we're going to start
That's
figuring
funny.
out which one of them is accurate. Start talking.
The new era has arrived.
Be more vague.
Is this about the draft? Because Triple H said it was the start of a new era?
It's been right in front of you, but you can't ignore it anymore.
What's been right in front of me?
Lardon.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking Mafia wannabe out of here!
Let's see what CM Punk wants.
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Well, looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
So I played through this, but I'm gonna stick with the element of surprise. Lardon, revenge will be bad. Lardon makes no sense.
It's Raw's #1 draft pick, hoping to shut down their attacker.
A little taste of the intro, and then I'll skip it. Just the opening pyro and shit.
The following contest scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Marietta, Georgia, weighing in at 223 pounds, the Devil, Azreal.
There's an extra degree of intensity from this superstar tonight. It looks like he's determined to put an end to Tony D'Angelo's attacks once and for all.
I'm sure he is, Saxton. This is a true grudge match. D'Angelo messed with the wrong guy here.
The mask is off, the gloves are off, and any moment we'll be off too.
I'm not even gonna let this jobber get his intro. Maybe it'll let me jump him during the intro.
It's time to cut the disrespect. The Don is in the building.
Nah, it's not giving me the option to break out. Okay, we're gonna skip this shit.
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined two
I
big
was gonna
nights,
rough
and
the
tonight
jabroni
his
up backstage,
target
but
is
they wouldn't
looking
let
to
him,
ruin
man.
Tony D'Angelo.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. And they tie up with a collar and elbow. A big shove.
All tied up now.
I don't know why he wants to be chain grappling and he sucks at it.
And into the collar and elbow.
Into a rear waist lock now.
Turns it around with a chin lock. Oh, stinging knee strike to the back.
D'Angelo looking powerless to
Alright,
every
let's fuck
attack.
that face up.
Right in the face.
My God.
Rolling elbow. Woo-wee.
Legs caught.
These two
Fuck
showing
that.
how well they know each other.
Press his feet.
D'Angelo one step ahead.
He finally creates some more offense for himself.
Nope.
Yeah,
move.
D'Angelo able to momentarily stop the bleeding, but will he also gain command of this match?
Man, you just gonna spear me out of nowhere?
Peeling their opponent off of the ground, hooking the leg.
For a fisherman buster.
Turns it into a pin attempt.
I
You
can't
didn't
believe
get
the
a
ref didn't
one,
get two
homie.
here.
You didn't get a one. What are you talking about?
And here we go. Left in.
Really?
It's locked in.
Able to get to the ropes here. Great
I'm gonna go
awareness.
for a submission there.
A big boot.
He's a big dummy.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Ah, shit. There we go.
Counter. He knew just what to do.
Get a little taunt on, get some energy back.
Left and rights over and over. Dropping bombs. You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
Ouch.
Going for the backslide. Oh, my. Into a driver.
Boom.
Just punched him right
You
in the
gotta open
middle.
that face up. There we go.
Good shot, and now Tony is bleeding.
Cinched in, snapmare driver.
That's cool. Now, where are you rolling to, Tony? Where you going, homie? I wasn't done
And he exits
playing.
the ring.
Better watch the...
No!
Did you see
Boom.
that?
Coffin drop.
Through the air. Threw caution to the wind, and it paid
Catch these
off
hands
big
again.
time. Battering their opponent.
We're getting up close. Look at this intense battle.
Everything
Let's
ringside
clear this
has
off
potential
real
to do
quick.
some serious injury.
And he now slides back
Break
into the
that
ring.
count.
Look out!
A slingshot, somersault, plancha. Throwing all caution to the wind and flying around like a bat out of hell. Puts him on the table. What does he have in mind? We're about to...
Jay Driller.
Arms hooked from the table.
Boom.
Through the table. Crashing right through our announce table. I don't know how much life can be left after that.
Well, the human body is not meant to take that.
So just in case he does get up, let's put him down one more time. Flying DDT.
Brainboarding.
Boom.
Now
it's over, son. What? Oh, hell no.
This is when you have to switch game plans. You can't let...
Okay.
Here it comes. Legendary. Hell's Gate. Hell's Gate. This is real bad.
The Goga Plot is locked in.
Is this one over? Is a tap out coming?
Might have to tap.
This is more
Got
than a
him.
win. The #1 draft pick can now move
Put his
on and
fuck ass
focus on
down.
bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what?
Here we go again with the Tron, man.
Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
Oh, shit.
Certainly Gigi Dolan.
The hell is this, an invasion?
Trick Williams from behind.
Damn,
what is
Trick.
happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion.
Absolutely
Prove that
agree,
D'Angelo
Game
wasn't
Leader
acting
Jonathan.
alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a
I didn't
common
think it'd
theme
be
here,
much of an
guys.
upgrade over last
gotta
year,
get
but
some
I'm
help
very
out here.
pleased.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back
Damn,
there
it's like
right
WCW days. You can't just lawn dart rings to it. That man's a legend.
Intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair.
Aw, not Dickie James. Come on, man.
NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
Yeah, I haven't made it through Showcase myself. This is just my second playthrough on MyRise.
Are you serious?
So I can make different decisions this time to see what changes.
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one
Tony doesn't
cause.
look too good there.
We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Just left me laying in the rain, man.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity champions and
Damn, bro, you
every
injured
single
already?
person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
I haven't tried
Yeah,
some of those
it's the
moves
time
yet.
to
I've
start
only
listening
done,
to
I
me.
think, the opening match.
No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Dun, dun, dun. Dramatic.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need...
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
Exactly.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bailey and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from...
Last time I put the Indies, so let's go with a rival promotion.
They're from a rival promotion.
Okay, but how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
Last time I chose train together, this time I'm gonna go with date.
We used to date, so yeah, I'd say I know them very well. And trust was never an issue.
Damn, bro, I ain't gotta be sleazy about it.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
I gotta open all these social media posts. Fucking Orlando, that makes so much sense. I need to catch up on the Kevin Nash podcast. Considering Cena's current role, I wouldn't take any type of advice from him, but that's just me. Damn, there are a lot of tweets. Okay, done, finally, boom. I got any upgrade points? Nope, alright. Let's continue the story. Let's take it another like 15 minutes and then we'll call it a night for this stream. Like I said, I'm going to break it up in numerous segments so it's not super long and shit. Yeah, Julia Hart, I downloaded one, is who I chose as the female for the partner. Shout out to whoever created
You
this
came
one. It's
all the way to Japan to
upvoted
see me?
one on the
Must really be desperate for help
clarifications.
against NXT.
Ah, my ex calling me desperate. I missed that.
I'm going to ignore that, but I suppose we did make a good team. Might be nice to get back together. In the ring only, of course.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
Last time I chose Ride or Die, this time...
Well, turns out I've been working on a handshake agreement here, so it shouldn't be too hard to wiggle my way out of it. I'm in.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
All right. You do that, and I'll get to strategizing.
Haven't changed a bit.
I think this build is like a heavily striker-oriented. Oh, the board's gonna do nothing. And no DMs. Alright, bet. Let's do this. Oh, she's got points. Damn, she got 38 to use. Okay. Well, that used up everything pretty quickly. gonna have to raise all of our other stats, do some live matches. I do like the live match system this year. You can do, you know, you don't gain a lot of attribute points, but alright, I'm gonna skip her entrance because the music is awful, but they got the motion and everything else right. I do like the massive roster this year. Oh, bad start for me. There we go. Now it's time for a recap. Gotta work the arms. That's what made that submission at the end of the match. Oh, right to the face. Damn. I like the pin reversal system too. That's nice. Did not mean to go for the same move again. Oh, this is a different one. Wait, is it? No, it's just from a different angle. Okay. At least it is working the arm a little bit. Alright, get up. Damn. A little side rushing. Oh, hell yeah. The D-brass stomps. I don't remember what my signatures and finishers are for Julia Hart, so might have to pause and check the menu. Oh, signature. Nice. Ah, really? Come on now. Uh-oh, got her bleeding. I don't have her arms weakened enough yet to go for the submission finisher. Goes on to work over a little bit. Let's see what I can get out of her here. Oh, that's nice. You know what? I'm going to let her out of this just to finish her with the finisher. Because now I know I can tap her out. Sheamus action. I gotta throw her ass back in the ring, man. Okay, hold on. I need to check what my moves are. Split leg drop. Okay. Outside is a spin kick or a Superman punch? Alright, bet. Oh, you bitch. You doing squats? No! Motherfucker! See, this for that shit, now I'm gonna fuck you up. Boom. I'm gonna taunt on him. Probably a bad idea. Oh! That is just harsh. Let's get her back in the ring before I murder her. Damn. Ah, that was just careless. I didn't know what move she had for the springboard. That's my bad. Boom. It. That's a wrap. The matches without commentary are weird. Let me see how long the stream has been on, because I don't want them to be really, really long. Right at an hour, alright.
So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
The tour.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah. Pearce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this, wrestling for the competition, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best. Which, in my case, is being...
Last time I said she was scheming and calculated, so this time we'll go bold
and brash.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
We need to hit them harder than they hit us. Punch them right in the mouth so they know who they're messing with. They showed up here and caused chaos? Okay. We go to NXT and do the same thing, but worse.
I would have leaned toward having a more thought-out plan, but your way could work too. Let's do it.
You ready?
We're gonna punch them right in the mouth.
Let's do this. What the hell?
Well, hello there. Have a good flight down? We were expecting you.
We were not expecting you.
For the uninitiated here, I'm Troy Simkin, former WWE producer. Now NXT Mutiny's top producer. We knew you'd be coming and we outsmarted you.
Oh, clever.
NXT is clearly not broadcasting here tonight, and instead has moved to a secret, undisclosed location.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm afraid not. Man, you should see the looks on your faces.
Can I strangle him? I want to strangle him.
I'm just the messenger.
Well, we came all the way here. We're not gonna leave empty-handed.
Let's beat up Troy.
I think I see where this is going.
Yeah. We're taking Troy with us. He clearly knows more than he's letting
Oh
on,
shit,
and we
we're
can use him as a
kidnapping
bargaining
him.
chip.
You're calling the shots.
This really isn't necessary. I'm just a producer. I'm clueless.
We know. You're coming with us.
Please be gentle.
This did not happen last time. I like kidnapping the producer. That's a solid move.
NXT Mutiny. You one-upped us. Well played moving the location of your show. But if you think you outsmarted us, think again. See, I've brought in someone to help even the sides. And she had a brilliant idea.
That's right. We have borrowed your top producer, Troy Simpkin. Say hello, Troy.
Hello? Help, please?
Alright, that's enough. So, NXT Mutiny. If you want Troy back, show up to Raw and fight us. I have my debut match later tonight, and your buddy Troy will be out there at ringside.
And unlike you, we're not going to run and hide. We're going to be exactly where we say we are.
See you soon.
Please show up.
Shut up, Troy. No one's gonna save you. I guess I let our entrance play out partially one time. I forgot what it looks like. Oh.
Here she is, making her WWE debut with what seems to be a 50% willing entourage.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Minnesota, Julia Hart.
Most would want all eyes on them for their WWE debut, but she seems fine sharing the spotlight.
She's not sharing the spotlight, Saxton. That's a watchtower searchlight. She and her partner are letting former WWE producer Troy Simpkin know that there's no escape from captivity.
This is dope. I like the fact that we kidnapped the producer.
A bold debut so far. Let's see how she fares in the ring. The consummate underdog.
He's laying his entrance because I want to just fight. Let's get this on.
I had heard this new addition to the WWE roster has a take-no-prisoners mentality, but she seems to be bending her own rules here tonight.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, Saxton. Now, former WWE producer Troy Simpkin may not be well-liked, but he's the bait they're using to draw Mutiny out.
The question now is whether Mutiny will bite the hook and how any of this may impact the fight going forward. Snake eyes! Good night.
Hoisted power.
And
Power
flip.
bomb, and then
Boom.
a knee right to the face.
Oh, right on the arm.
It's difficult to damage this girl.
And retaliates with a counter.
Gotta be agonizing for the arm.
Counters with an attack on Zelina. Harlem sidekick.
Damn there.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count.
Locking up with the collar and elbow.
Damn it.
That gets your attention.
And I can assure you that wasn't part of Zelina's usual cold and calculating strategy.
The time is on her side. This match ain't even close to over.
Moonsault!
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin. Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture. And a stomp to the gut.
Better watch your step now. She's getting all sorts of fired up.
Carried into jeopardizing position here.
Oh, man.
Double axe handle.
Stopping their opponent.
Forearm smash after the stomps. And Zelina finding herself on the defensive.
Yeah, some flaws in Zelina's game plan are being exposed.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Getting their ass whooped.
Sends her to the outside.
What is she thinking here?
Quick thinking from
fuck.
Zelina.
She is looking to get back in this.
Zelina tested here.
Uh-oh.
I did not mean to pause it, but that worked out.
Bold decision to go high risk there, but it completely backfired.
Took devastating damage, and that's going to linger for the rest of this match.
Zelina
Damn, I missed.
Oh, now she's looking to apply the pressure with this submission maneuver.
And somebody get in. And will she? And she finds a way out of the submission.
Delivered into the barricade.
Okay, I need to quit fucking around.
Set it up for something here.
The count's going. This one will be over if she doesn't get back in the ring.
Oh, my goodness. She leaves the ring, but she can be counted out
Yeah,
here.
I'm supposed to win by pin or
She's in
submission,
that
so.
zone. Total focus
Get up,
on the
Zelina.
competition.
Come on, get back in the ring so you can get hurt.
Misses the target. Ooh, Queen Zelina is in a distressing spot.
Tough night so far for Zelina.
Oh, man.
Good grief.
Turn your lights out. Every strike more devastating than the last.
Just grounded and pounded. Just pounding away. Ooh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent. And a stop to the gut, too.
Attacking the arm.
Alright,
Great way to
special
break down
saved
your
up,
opponent.
so.
The sleeper is sick. Trying to escape.
Damn it.
It's a jawbreaker.
I couldn't see what the button was. Contact sort of dropped.
Get down
Oh, shit.
into code red. Did Zelina just finish this?
She is
She didn't
showing
finish
us something
shit.
Special here tonight.
Sometimes when you unleash your best offense and it doesn't get the job done, you're taken out of your game. That's a real possibility now in this match.
Get off my leg, bitch.
Extremely painful hold there. And now this conflict has found its way right by our announce table.
In another minute, the chaos could be right on top of us.
Whoa! Crash and burn.
That right there was a patented crash and burn.
The decision to go high risk produced no reward.
Tied up with a ripcord.
In and out. Wow, what a lariat. And a stop to the gut, too.
See if we can cover through this table.
Uh-oh, guys.
We should probably take a step back here. And outside she goes. What's her plan here?
She's got her on the table. Look out, guys. This is going to get ugly.
How do you survive this?
Got it.
And our announce table just disintegrated before our very eyes. This is madness.
This is WWE, Saxton. Anything can happen.
Things are out of control, but the WWE Universe seems to be loving it.
Less and less time remaining on the count. Queen Zelina is in a distressing spot.
Heavy work being done to Zelina right now. And a stop to the gut.
No. Crashing to the
Damn
floor.
it. Honestly, did that just to break the count, because I did not want to fucking match up with the count out.
Climbing up. She got something big planned here.
Incoming.
Oh, no.
That was
Big
just
and
dumb,
painful.
dummy.
Did you see that? Risking it all and taking an awful fall.
Are you Dr. Seuss?
Just mounted with punches and not caving in the abdomen.
Get in the ring. That was not where I threw your ass. Get in there.
She throws her back in.
Oh, she has her right where she wants her.
Let's see what we got.
She better hurry or she'll get counted out.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal. Sweeping.
Oh, that was a clean counter. I can't lie. What the hell was that?
Hard outside kick. Cross body.
Split leg drop. Great flexibility.
Transitions into the pen. Is this it?
Got her.
Finally over. Here is your winner, Julia. What a debut. She not only showed off the fearless, relentless approach we'd heard about, but also secured a huge win in her first match here at WWE.
And right in front of NXT's own Troy Simpkin. You have to wonder what Mutiny's next move will be to recover their abducted producer.
Alright, we're gonna get through whatever cutscene is next, and then we're gonna call it a night for the stream. Wow. That's harsh, man. They didn't even give a fuck about rescuing Troy. Alright, I think we're gonna end off on the story mode here for tonight. And, yeah. Next time, probably tomorrow, we'll come in with part 2. And continue from exactly right here. So until next time, I'm Azreal Mal. Make sure you check out my music. And that's as real as it